as we explore Christ's heart and discover he has real human emotions. He feels for us and he feels with us. It becomes clearer how he has a relationship with us, or how he wants to offer us a relationship. It also becomes clearer why he rejected some titles. Every title we take on ourselves can draw us closer to people or further away. And so Jesus always rejected the title of king, even at some points running away rather than being named king by the people. He only accepted the title of king, title of Messiah, son of David, openly on Palm Sunday, when he's sitting on a donkey, a lowly beast of burden. He also accepts being called king with Pilate, where he's already a man of sorrows about to go to the cross. Jesus doesn't want to be known as a king if it's not through a linking of weakness and humility, or the fact of his cross as the throne that he will sit, not a throne of glory, but a throne of suffering joined with us. Jesus also rejected the title of priest or prophet. He won't be called priest until the letter to the Hebrews, because at that time, priests and prophets, the holy ones, were understood to be far off up there. They'd memorized a bunch of things, they had ritual holiness, they lived in a different status, and they looked down on the people. You'll see some of the times the way the high priest will speak of the people of Israel as, oh, that wretched crowd, they know nothing, they're already condemned. And Jesus didn't want that to be the association with them. So he rejects the titles, or ignores the titles of priest, prophet, and king, although he knows he has them. He preferred the title of teacher or of rabbi. Rabbi is what he gets called at the very beginning of the Gospel of John. Rabbi, where are you staying? It's what he gets called at the very end of the Gospel of John by Mary Magdalene, Rabboni, when she recognizes him. A rabbi is a religious teacher. Having worked in education for about 15 years, I have met many, many good teachers. And a good teacher, yes, they know more than their students, but that doesn't matter. What matters is what they can give to their students. Their focus isn't look at me, look at how much I know, but hey, what do you know? How can I help you? And when a student comes and says, I'm not smart, I can't handle this, I'm just not good at mathematics, a teacher's response, if they're a good teacher, isn't to start off saying, well, hang on, let's look at this piece of homework and I'll show you where you made the mistake. But to say, hey, who told you that you're not smart? Who told you you can't do this? If you work hard enough, if you put in the time, if you try, you can do this. You can do this and much more. I believe in you. A good teacher doesn't focus on the problem that this kid is having. A good teacher focuses on this kid, his or her heart, and trying to see, hey, you can grow. I believe in you. In the same way, Jesus, when we come to him and say, Jesus, I messed up again. I got distracted in prayer. I'm not good at praying. Or I committed this sin again. This flaw keeps coming up. I can't get rid of it. I'm just a loser, a sinner. Jesus' reaction isn't to say, well, hang on, I've got a series of tips for you about how you can pray better. Or, hey, I have a planner for your life so you can avoid this specific temptation or you can overcome this sin. Jesus' first reaction is, hey, I'm with you. Who told you you're always going to fall? Even if you do, I'll still love you. I'm with you. I'm on your side. I support you. Jesus also showed his lack of distance between him by being, again, a rabbi of those times. They walked with their disciples. There was a phrase that said that a good disciple was covered in the dust from the rabbi's feet because they walked next to each other. Somebody who walks so close they can share and overhear whatever the rabbi is saying. And that's how Jesus walked up and down all throughout Judea and Galilee with the 12 disciples, sharing a life, sharing meals. And so as we return to the Sacred Heart, we find a teacher, someone who's close to us, someone who is kind, someone whose first focus isn't on what you're trying to deal with, but on who you are and on showing you that you are loved. So let's experience Christ as the good teacher, Rabboni, the one who's close, and let him lead us to a healed heart, seeing his Sacred Heart. God bless.